Good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. This is Smooth Base Man. I'm down here in the 3D print lab. I do have a print going on over here on the P1S, so I apologize for the background noise, but I just tripped up on something and I wanted to share with everyone this product so that everybody's aware of it, because I wasn't aware of it. And for a while, I've been using Bamboo Lab refill spools, and I've been printing refill spools so I could put the refill material from Bamboo Labs on it, because it's just so easy to use the Bamboo Labs product. It's super cheap. You buy 10 of them, you get them for $10 a piece for PLA, $11 a piece for PETG. So you can't get it any cheaper than that. So, and for the most part, I live in Pennsylvania, and most of this product comes out of New Jersey. If I order it today, I have it tomorrow. And so I've been really successful with buying a lot of PLA and PETG from Bamboo Labs, and I'm only buying refill spools. And so if I got a new color, like I got this white here, I got plenty of white, but I want to put it on a spool, I got to use a whole spool, and then next thing you know, things are sitting around for a while, and I got this spool just sitting here with partial material on it. Well, I don't have to deal with that anymore, because with these Marswork reusable spools, you can actually take the filament off of the spool. And so by removing the top, you can slide the filament off, slide something that's more valuable to one of the projects you're working on right now, snap it back in and get it going. And so instead of having to wait to use up the entire roll. So I think that's super cool. There's no videos out on this thing. There's only a couple from Marswork themselves, but nobody else has kind of jumped on this bandwagon and looked at this product. Yes, these spools are a couple dollars more expensive, but you can get a box of 8, and that lowers the price down. So that's what I did. I got 8 of these to start transitioning with my 2 AMSs and then 2 AMS HTs. I only have 6 rolls in operation at a time. And so this is going to be super cool for these filaments that I don't use that often. And I can take them off the spool and reuse that spool for something that's running all the time, like black and white PLA. So next piece is I just want to show you guys how this works. I think it's super cool. And super easy. I'm going to take this cardboard spool of this PLA that's on here. Got a little bit left, and it's jumping around in the AMS. It won't backfeed because it's a little bit too light. So I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put that on that spool, but I'm going to show you guys first how easy it is to get this material off of the spool. And so each spool comes with some Velcro strips here. And these Velcro strips, all you need to do is slide them through the holes in the filament, wrap it around. I like to get it kind of tight for myself, like that. Get 4 of these bad boys. So you can take this. I like to slide it in on the side with the lever. This is a little easier to come out, like that. Comes out the other side, and wrap it. I like to pull it tight. Okay. Once you get all of those on there like that, it's going to end up looking like this. Got another roll I got to take off. And so once you get that, and it's all secured all the way around, all you do is pull the lever, and you can take your whole filament spool off and put it in storage. And so now I can take my filament bags, and I can actually put in some cases, depending on how small these are, I can put 2 of these in each one of my bags. So in this case, I'm only going to be able to fit 1, but if it's a little smaller, I can get 2 in there and then throw them on the shelf somewhere until it's time to go back and run those again. So I think this is super cool. That's how easy it is to get it off. Now let's go ahead and refill this spool with, this one's got not labeled. So now we're just going to take this and put this blue on here. And so as I'm looking at it, I'm going to pull this off here. And so these overture ones, I'm aware these overture ones, the hole in it is just a little bit bigger than we have in here. And so, and it also has, I'm gonna pull this tight. It also has this tail inside there. So you got to, that tail inside there, you got to get that out because otherwise it's going to get hung up. So we're going to cut that. Cut that off. And so now I'm going to slip that on there like that. All right. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to take that little lead right there. Just holding on to it as best I can so it doesn't come too unspooled. And then we're going to take it through this hole right there and just hold it tight. Line it up. So I'm going to pull off the other side. Pull off the other side here. Hold it in place. And then we're just going to clip it down. So this that easy, I was able to swap that over. And that's going to hold that in place. Make sure it's fully snapped. And now I got this on a reusable spool. And now I'll be able to get this in and out of the AMS, and then it's actually got enough weight in order to be able to hold it in place to be able to do the work that needs to get done. So I think that's cool. I'm moving most all my stuff over to these type of spools, so that's easier to manage. Now I can just throw that right in the AMS and use it up, and it's going to backfeed and spool properly. So these Marsworks, called Marsworks reusable filament spools, and I think these are super cool. I think you should give them a try if you haven't already got like 1,000 of these Bamboo Lab versions laying around. Before you print some of these or buy any more spools of filament with these on them, give these a try so you can get those rolls of filament that you don't use that often off the spools and then just reuse the spools. So pretty cool. Hey, if you like this product, I got the link down in the description. You can go check them out. They're on Amazon. You can get an 8-box, 4-box, or single if you want to try it out. Don't have any affiliate links. They're not sponsoring this video. I just think it's a pretty cool product that people need to see and nobody's talking about. So take a look at it. Use the link. Go pick a couple of them and give them a try. This Smooth Base Man, and then just keep printing.